Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation. Hopefully you're already a subscriber, but if not, I urge you to subscribe so you can learn about marriage. Trust me, there's so much to learn. This topic is my wife gets annoyed with me easily. This is not an uncommon situation, and you might think it's because of your wife. And you want to know, and this is usually the kind of question we get. We have a free service for Ask a Counselor, and this is the kind of question that we get. How do I diffuse my wife? What do I do to get her to stop being annoyed? Here's the truth. The truth is, free will is one of the most precious, amazing gifts that we as an individual have, and we forget that other people have it too. Along with free will comes willpower, and it translates usually into stubbornness. And so what happens is, as a reality, it's nearly impossible to get somebody to change, if not totally impossible. Now, we can change ourselves, but even that's a major process. How many times have you resolved that you would never do that again, and you do it anyway? It's because we're controlled by habits. At the Marriage Foundation, we have a different approach to marriage. We say, your first step is learning how to control your own mind. In fact, I go further. You have to master your mind in order to be truly happy. You're a soul. You have a mind. This is not a religious discussion. You are a soul. Now, if you're an atheist and you hate that word soul, you're a consciousness. You have a mind. You have a body, but you are neither. You're a soul. You're a consciousness. The mind works for you. The body works for you. To some degree, you take good care of your body. Sometimes, a lot of people don't, but we're learning as a society to take better care of our body. Unfortunately, when it comes to the mind, we're taught by Western psychologists to honor our emotions, honor our feelings, and this is wrong. Our mind belongs to us. It's a computer, you might say, a way of getting along within creation. We have to learn how to master it. Now, we can't say to your wife, you need to learn to master your mind so you're not annoyed. But think about it. When you say, my wife gets annoyed with me easily, isn't that annoying you? And so what you can do, what you have the power over yourself to do, and over this topic, is you have the power to not be annoyed. One of the techniques that we offer in the course for men is called the bowling ball feather technique. And what you do is you be the feather, and the bowling ball is coming at you full force. What happens? Just its air gets you to move out of the way. And that's how you can be with her comments, with her looks, and all of that. You don't have to be the outfielder and catch them. You don't have to go out of your way to notice them, but you can go out of your way to not be affected by them. So that's a thing you can do. Now, you can also take a look at the reality of what happens when people get married. And I used to be a divorce mediator over 20 years ago before I started helping people with their marriages, and I noticed that there was a consistent quality that nearly every single person getting a divorce had taken on. And I call it OverFamiliarity, where the couple talked to each other as if they were brothers and sisters who were fighting all the time. They didn't respect each other. They weren't considerate of one another because they were overfamiliar. And rather than focusing their marriage on love and happiness, which is where it's at, they lived on the mundane plane and fought like cats and dogs. And so annoyance is when somebody is actually doing a good job of just holding back their feelings, and they're not wanting to argue, so they don't say anything, but they're clearly annoyed. You got to take a look at how you've been treating your wife. You can't take a look at how she's treating you as anything but a suggestion for how you should learn to behave. And in a nutshell, you should learn to behave the way you did when you were first dating. and you were so in love with her and you found your soulmate. Let's get back to that with your marriage. Go back to finding your soulmate. And of course, she has revealed some flaws that you didn't see, just like you did. But now is not the time to point them out. Now is the time to go for the benefits of marriage that are missing in your marriage. The ever-expanding love, the ever-increasing happiness. That's what you signed up for, and that's what you shall have when you know what you're doing. So use the Course for Men. Use one of my books. Keep watching these videos and really learn how to be married. Learn and apply. And then, even if she's still annoyed, you're not going to take that on anymore. You're going to love her anyway. You're going to love her with all your heart, mind, and soul. You're not going to worry about how she is at the moment feeling towards you. This is very deep stuff, because marriage is very deep. And if you've been following now, and you're clergy, or you work at your church or synagogue or mosque as someone who's helping couples, or if you're a marriage coach, or you want to be one, you could take a course that is coming to teach you how to be a TMF counselor, which is not the same as what other people call themselves as marriage counselors. This is the best. So thank you so much for joining in. Again, I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. God bless you and take care. Thank you.